This is how we do our virtual class. First, we have our circle time, which includes the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. We have our prayer, and then we greet each other good morning every day, of course. After that, we have our good morning song, our hello hello song where we say hello to each other. And then from time to time, I give also dance energizers, 1 or 2 a day. And then afterwards, we proceed to our calendar. I ask them the date for today, so we count from 1 to 15, and then I ask them what's the number next to 15, and that's how we find out that today is January 16, 2021. After that, we also sing our 7 days in a week song, and they have already mastered it. And then I ask them what is the day of the week today. They automatically answer like by looking on top because they are already familiar and they mastered this one already. So Saturday. And then I also ask them what was the day of the week yesterday, or what is our day tomorrow. What is it tomorrow? Okay. So and then next we have our weather chart. I let them peek outside the window and check what is the weather for today. After that, we proceed to our checking of attendance. And then, after the checking of attendance, we have our review. So it's already third quarter, so we are done with the vowel letters. Every day, I just let them say the letter and the sound 3 times. So letter A, and these are the different vowel letters from A to U. And then afterwards, we proceed to our review of the different consonant letters that we have already discussed. So letter M, letter S, so on and so forth. After that, we have our blends because we aim to teach them how to read CVC words, consonant, vowel, consonant words after they are done with kindergarten. So we have ma, sa, ta, so that's it until the blends, the letter U blends. Okay, until here. And then afterwards, we proceed to the discussion proper. And for today, I will discuss about the letter D. So I prepared a teacher-made story. So I made this story. And then here, so Daffy is a baby duck. So I also edited this one. So I searched for pictures in the internet and put it together. And then, so there, went to meet Dora the deer. And then Dan the baby deer. So basically, that's how I start the lesson. So I can start it with a story, a song, or a game. And then I ask them questions about the story for their comprehension, if they really listen to me, or they really understood the story itself. Then there. So next here. Okay. And then we start with the letter. So I ask them, of course, you don't spoon feed, right? So I ask them first, what do you think is the sound of the letter D? And then they answer me, the sound of letter D is D, 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 and so on and so forth. And the next, I also showed them how we write the big letter D or the mama D and the small letter D. So this is challenging for us preschool teachers because we cannot help them in terms of writing. So this is a time where we ask the parents to help them. For example, they do the overhand guidance. So we let the parents do that. But first, we make sure that we also practice it in the class. What we do is that we ask the parents to help us guide their kids when they practice writing using their books and their papers, also their pens. So this is what we just do during class. So So we teach them the proper strokes on how to write the letter. So how do we write the baby D? First, you need to draw a straight line from blue to blue and then curve line from red to blue. So that's it. And then after that, here we will show them an activity wherein they need to trace the broken line of the letter D. So how will they do it? We use the application in the website called Whiteboard. So I will show it to you. This is how it is done. We open the Whiteboard in the browser, and then this is what it looks like. So I will enter a new class, and then since I am a teacher, I will put my name. I will create a new class, and then okay, there you go. So I have here already my screen. So what I do is just I toggle my whiteboard and then I insert the activity that I have. So for example, this one, and then I just rescale it so that it will fit right into my whiteboard, and then there. So I asked them also which color of the pen they will use. So there are many tools here. So for example, this one, I will ask them to use, for example, color green. So there. So you can also adjust here if you want it thicker or thinner. So for example, this one, and then first you draw a straight, okay, I'm sorry. So there you can choose solid dots or dashes. And then first you draw a straight line from blue to blue, and then curve from red to blue. So basically they are using the mouse for this one, or if they are using their tablet, then it is much easier for them. But if they're using a laptop or a PC, then they are just using the mouse, and it is difficult even for me as a teacher doing it. So it is difficult for the child, but then I just tell them that it's okay even if it's not that perfect, as long as I can see that their strokes are followed correctly. As long as when they practice it using their pens and papers at home, it should be followed. The lines should be followed well. Then I can also have another activity just like this one. So encircle all the small letter D. So we will go back again to that whiteboard. So this is my second activity. You need to encircle all the small letter D, and I will ask you to use the color purple pen. So easy, you just need to find there which one are the small letters, and then you encircle. So encircle all the small letter D just like that. So that's how they answer, because they already answered using the mouse in the whiteboard for few months already. Then I can say that they don't have much difficulty anymore using the mouse. But at first, of course, they were having difficulty, but now not much. Alright, I also present them different pictures that starts with letter D. So just for example, the dam, dentist, the den, domino, so on and so forth. Different pictures that starts with letter D. And then after that, we also have a shake break. Of course, they are kids and you know their attention span. So I let them stand up from time to time, and we have the shake break wherein they dance and shake, and then they enjoy it. And then afterwards, we proceed again to another activity or lesson. Alright, we also have more activities. Now, I will show you another activity which is in the Jamboard. Okay. This one, you need to drag the animals going to its home, and specifically, this lesson is about numbers, which is number 6. So you should only drag 6 animals going to its home. So for example, this one. So for the pig, let's put the pen like that. This is another activity wherein you can give to your students. So they just drag and count if it is enough. And then also for the cows. So there. So that's how they do the Jamboard activity, which is what I give to them. These are the different art activities that they have made. So as teachers, we are just doing we make the different patterns, and then they are the ones who color it, who paint it, stick or cut. So that's what they do. So there, for example, this one, they stick the patterns of the cow, they painted it, of course with the help of the teacher and the teacher assistant. And then there, they painted the pig pink. So these are the different art activities that we made when we still had our class. And that ends my video presentation. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a great day.